Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter, and today I'm going to show you the 2022 Road Warrior 391 RW. This thing, honestly, it shocked me. It's my first time going in to one of these toy haulers, or one of this floor plan, I guess I should say. And the interior of this has quickly become my favorite personal floor plan. The living room area is absolutely fantastic. This is a little view of the outside of it. As you can see, it is a very large camper. You got the dual awnings, plenty of slides, a back patio step. Let me throw some specs on the scene or on the screen. And today I'm gonna start from back to front, show you the inside, and then walk around and point out a couple things on the outside. But again, the 2022 Road Warrior 391 RW. And since it is a toy hauler, I think it is fitting to start here in the back, spend a couple moments here, and then kind of going towards the front of the camper. So right here, got yourself a 13-foot garage. You have 11 of these tie downs. So there's going to be 3, 3, 2, and then another set of 3 right here. This model is also a bath and a half. So right here on this back wall, you got yourself a TV. You can watch some tunes, kick it on your downtime when you're in the back if you have some guests, maybe some kids. You got some storage here stowed away up in the corner on both corners. You know, if you're riding some dirt bikes or something, maybe shove your helmets up there or some of the dirtier stuff like your boots. I'll show you this bathroom here. If you guys have never seen me before, hello, I am Hunter. Hope you're having a good day. If you guys are in the market, my email is hunter@therrvhunter.com. You got all your controls underneath this storage right here. So you got your, extending your retract for the awnings. You got all your lights, an outlet right there, and your Dometic control. A little bit tucked away and hidden, but it's in a good place nonetheless. So like I said, 13-foot garage. I don't know if you can see it much on the camera, but right here you got yourself a little dovetail at the end, which a lot of toy haulers are heading that direction if they haven't already made that change. But that allows you to not bottom out, your motorcycle, your Can-Am, whatever you're putting in here. Just allows it not to hit, the bottom. Window and window, so you have a place where you can see kind of what's going on outside. Today I have both of these up, but you have some rollover sofas that make, about a queen-size bed. And then you have another one up top, again, makes about a queen-size bed. So plenty of sleeping in this back area alone, or a seating place where you can drop a little table and enjoy yourself some food. You got a couple of these vents just to get some circulation while you're driving around. 3 Seasons patio door, which those are nice. Obviously, when the weather's, in fall, you don't want to block out everything, but maybe keep the bugs away. You got yourself a screen, or you can button that up, with a little plastic filter there, and you're good to go. Back patio system, this is an option, one that I encourage you on getting. They fold up and line up right about here. But as you can see, what it does is it allows you to kind of come back here, drink some brewskis, play some cards, have a little fun, kind of just enjoy, the nice view. Maybe you got some woods, something like that. It's also a pretty good view of our service shop here at RV Nation. We are not messing around, and if you guys are in the market, I can tell you price. We really try to sell you, the camper at a very reasonable price. So you have your LED lights with a Thule awning. That will cover this whole patio. As you can see right here, you are also prepped for a Furrion observation camera. Plug that right in, so while you're driving down the road, you can see what's going on behind you. That will run about $550. Also on this back wall, as you can see, you got the plumbing right here. You can put a fully stackable washer and dryer. You got your hot and cold water, along with some plumbing and an outlet right there. But this is where this camper thrives. All toy haulers have, good sized garages, or, you can find it in, but not many have this living room. And this is really where it won my heart over, and where I think we're going to sell an absolute ton of these things. So what's unique about it is typically in a toy hauler setup, you have this kind of this cornered off area. That's not untypical, but typically you got the TV, the fireplace, you know, maybe a couple cabinets along the side. But they did a really interesting thing here. They put the sink right here. So what that does is it allows you not only to have a lot more counter space, like you can see, solid surface countertops, by the way, but you have a ton of storage there underneath and above. So let me open up a couple of these for you, just kind of give you an idea, you know, of kind of what you're working with. You got 3 of these pull-out drawers. This right here is your welcoming packet from Heartland. Again, this is the Heartland Road Warrior 391. You got lights on both sides, as you can see. You got some outlets right there. And this is your storage above. And I'll tell you, it's pretty unique. I mean, I've never seen a floor plan like this before. I've been selling for quite a long time. And, you know, I'm loving it. I don't know what exactly is above there. I guess it's just kind of some extra little space. Maybe you could throw some blankets up there. You know, something like that. This is going to be the same as that other side. You got your loft above here for more sleeping. Possibly some more storage if you guys don't have kids. Or maybe that, you know, drunken neighbor that likes to stay with you after a long day on the trails. You also have a nice fan up there, so that way you can get some air circulating. So, again, outlet, sink. This is a really nice sized bowl. And you got your solid surface boards right here as well. Let me put those to the side. Single, under-mounted, you know, kind of barn-style sink right here, along with your residential faucet. You can move that guy around. That way you can do some dishes with a little bit of ease. And then underneath here, you have more storage and a ton of it, as well as some access, you know, to your plumbing. And it's not boarded off with some particle board right there, which I personally like. A lot of campers try to hide that down there, and I don't know why. Everyone knows what's there. All right, so you got right over here your Furrion oven, Furrion stove, and then you have your High Point microwave, along with a little bit of extra storage there up above. So good size oven right there, just a little bit above average. You know, a lot of your campers, they got these little dinky ovens, but that one, you know, you could actually cook, you know, maybe a couple little Cornish hens. That was my favorite food, you know, growing up. Whenever Mom made those, I know I was pigging out. 3 stovetop burner. Same backsplash here as above the sink, and I think that is just looking sharp. Convection oven microwave, so if that oven's not big enough, you do have the access for that, which is always nice and handy. Bada bing, bada boom. Absolutely massive refrigerator, and what's nice about this, it is the gas and electric. A lot of these toy hauler brands are also putting in residential, or maybe even have the option for it. I'm a little bit privy to the, you know, the gas and electric. That way, you're not hindered by your ability on where you can camp. I know whenever I take our toy hauler out, you know, I'm kind of out in the boonies. I'm out in the fields. I'm hitting the trails in Kentucky, Tennessee, you know, wherever that may be. And, you know, I'm running this thing off the generator. But it is gas and electric, so take your pick, whether you want to run it off the propane or if you're plugged in. Obviously, the electric, you know, is a good choice there. Little bit of storage access there as well. And then you got both of these. All right, so right here is going to be your entertainment zone, your rainy day area where you're kicking back, relaxing, and watching a movie. You got a really nice sized TV, counter space below. You also have, you know, some storage there behind, you know, for kind of your stow and go, kind of your hidden stuff, you know, is back there. And that is on either side. A little bit of storage here above. But tons of storage sneaked away in great areas. That's why I love this floor plan. Right here, looks like you got a 40-inch fireplace. That has a setting that goes up to 100 degrees. It is about 45 in the garage here today because it is just cold, wet, and windy out here. But that right there heats up this room no problem. I actually had it set at 66 degrees and had to turn it off because it just got smoking hot in here, which is awesome in terms of saving money for your propane. Now, most people that are buying these toy haulers, you're bumping, you're partying, you're having a good time. So you want the Mac Daddy stereo system, baby. You got the JBLs, and you got zone A, B, and C. So you got inside, outside, both sides. 2 speakers here on the inside, a couple on the out. But then you also got this JBL sound woofer, or subwoofer, I'm sorry. So that way you can really get this thing bumping, you know, kind of be the life of the party. Roll around opposite to the TV. You know, you need a place to sit. Oh, by the way, that TV does come out on a swivel. So if you're sitting over there and over here, you can angle it. You know, that way you guys can both get a view. But, boom, not only do you have absolutely massive windows, look how tall this slide out is. Plenty of space. I am standing at 6 feet tall. I'm reaching up. You know, heck, what is that? Probably 7.5 feet, something like that. I'll try to put the specs down in the description if they tell the size. Definitely share that with you. So make sure to check that out. And not only for the specs, you know, on that, but really just everything that Heartland offers. I'm just going to copy paste it right off the manufacturer website. Allure furniture, a massive, you know, 3-section couch right here. You got kickouts for recliners. You also got yourself, you know, some light ups for the cup holder. You pull that, the legs kick out. You also have some USB ports right there, so you can charge your iPhone, charge your Android, you know, or whatever it is that you got working. You know, you're good to go. But look at all the space down here in the middle. You don't see that in a lot of toy haulers. You don't see that in a lot of campers in general. Usually it's gunked up with an island, or they just kind of clutter it because there's just not, you know, there's a limited amount of space in campers. Show it to you from this side. I just love that. I think that looks awesome. It looks good. It's functional. It's really everything that you'd want. Loving this thing. All right. So, forgot to show you here above the recliners. Actually, I forgot to show you the recliners in general. So, it's a recliner. You pull it out. They kick out. It's basically a smaller version of that couch. Again, you got the light up cup holders and USB port and USB port. But above it, more storage. So right here, open face storage, you got yourself a little bit of a lip, so you don't have to worry about things just kind of falling off. So put your knickknack in there, do what you got to do with that. Tons of storage space up here. The same on that side as there is this side. See if that shows up good on the camera for you, which it looks like it does. So we're rocking and a rolling. All right, so right inside the main door, you got the solid steps. Just about every camper's going there. Those aren't special anymore, but they, regardless, something to point out. They're nice to have. You got your fuse box down here. This is going to be your control panel. So, you know, all your slide out controls, your awning controls for the first main awning. The 2 backs, if you remember, are back in there on that wall in that storage. Your Yeti pack, that's really going to be, you know, your 12-volt heat. So that way if you're camping in some, you know, some inclement weather, you're camping somewhere cold and, you know, nasty, you're good to go. Fans, slide rooms, generator tanks, all that good stuff. Fuel station, access it right there. I'm not going to get too much into that. If you guys buy one, you'll get a demo. At least if you buy from me, I'm pretty sure everyone does a demo. Dometic control. And you'll see this thing's got 3 steps. So it's a step above. That's going to allow you to get a little bit more height there on that pass-through storage. Window right there. I think the doors are looking slick. Just a little details. They added that metal bar. Why? I don't know. I'm sure it's because somebody got in trouble for the decor and they put it in. Bathroom, a little bit small on this unit, but it doesn't hamper your ability to get stuff done. Got yourself a fantastic fan right there. Solid surface sink. And again, this is, you know, undermounted right there, so that is nice. You can brush stuff off in there, wash your hands, do your thing. It doesn't rise above with a little bead of caulking. Outlets. And then you got the shower. So I'm 6 feet, about 285 pounds. I can fit in this thing no problem. Swing it around to me. Hello. Again, like I said, 6 feet tall, so the headspace, you know, you're getting a little bit cramped up in there, but you got this nice little sunlight for some natural, you know, lightage, or if you're a little bit taller, you know, you can still do your thing in here. Nobody likes to camp with a dirty bird. But check out this shower head. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. You got 4 places that water comes out. Little grid there, little grid there. Nice big one right here. And then you have the hand you know, Wanda majigger, whatever you want to call it. But pretty slick, pretty sharp. It looks like a fun thing to shower in. I kind of wish I had that in my house, but I don't. And then the bedroom. This just continues on the trend of looking good and functionality. So you got plenty of storage there up above. The backsplash is looking sharp. You got outlets, and a charging station. So you just lay your phone right there, bada bing, bada boom, you are charging. Storage right there. Storage up above. Get yourself a little window area where you can, you know, put whatever you want up there. Maybe a couple bucks. Heck, I don't know, a lamp, something fancy. Got yourself an outlet there. Maybe a little laptop. Sit down, use this as a little working station. All right, so right in here, this is going to be your little closet area. Plenty of room for some hanging items. You can definitely get away with a couple weeks worth of clothes right in there. At least if you dress like me. Pull out some socks, some underwears, maybe a couple ties. Heck, I don't know. I don't know if you feel too many people buying toy haulers that use the ties, but heck, who am I? TV right here. Let me show you the inside here again, and then I'm going to walk around the outside. And if you guys don't mind, maybe hit that subscribe button, like button. If you've lasted this far, you've watched for 16 minutes and 39 seconds and counting. So obviously you like me enough. I'd appreciate the help. And that half bath there, and now we'll go down these MORryde steps again. These are the solid step entry steps, you know, so that is nice to have. All right, so now we are on the outside. This thing is looking sharp. It is massive. This thing can weigh up to 20,000 pounds fully loaded. So this thing is a mammoth of a camper. Huge awning, smaller awning, but still good size. It looks like about 18 feet, 10 feet, something like that between the two. And then that Thule awning, you know, like I mentioned before, it'll kind of go down on an angle and cover that back area. Got the frameless windows, and they are tinted, so it doesn't bring in too much sun. Triple axle with the MORryde suspension, so it's a, you know, much nicer, more upgraded suspension than most campers. Makes it for a nice, smooth ride. You're not chucking and bucking, bumbling down the road, bouncing. Your outside speakers right there. This is going to be 6-point auto leveling. So that's always nice. One click of a button and you are good to go. Now right over here, do a couple screws there on the knob and you pull it out. Easy access. That's going to be your tire carrier. So you got yourself a spare tire there underneath if you need it. You also have an LP quick connect so you guys can hook up a grill. This is going to be your pass-through storage. While it is not very wide, it does go all the way through. Definitely can fit plenty of stuff in there. A couple outlets. Where the heck's this light? Outlet, satellite, and cable. Your hot water, bypass valve, and then your battery disconnect. And here you get a little view of the construction. So, I mean, that thing is sturdy, aluminum. Really nice built, well-built camper. And that's also your central vac, which I forgot to show you there inside, but you do have it. All right, so bringing it around the front, you have an upgraded pin box. This is the MORryde pin box to go with your MORryde suspension. So again, helps you access a smoother, you know, more enjoyable ride. So up here, you can get it two different ways. You can leave this as just flat out storage, or you can get the Onan generator. Most people with the toy haulers do get the generators, the Onan 5500. Get this thing humming and no problemo. Your leveling control, hit auto level, boom, you're good to go. Road Warrior construction again. Solid, solid, solid. All right, so this is another control for your leveling. This is kind of more the high-tech version of it. And you also got, you know, different settings and all that right there, which you can go through. Won't get too much into that today. All right, so right here you got kind of your control center. Spray port. You got your inlet, your dry camping. You just flip that around. Your tank fill and your city fixtures. All with the turn of a button, you can access all that. Some plug-ins for your cables and satellites. Not sure what that is, but it made a noise. Maybe a water pump. And your tank flush valve. Well, yeah, that about wraps it up. I mean, again, this is, well, no, here, right here, back here, we got a little bit of a fuel station and a ladder. So this will hold 30 gallons. See if this thing is open. Yeah, so boom, you got your fuel pump station right there, so you can fill up your motorcycles, fill up your dirt bikes, you know, whatever it is that you're rocking, and you're good to go. Or you can, you know, flip that over to the generator for a reserve. Your retractable side ladder right there, so you pull a couple pins, move it on down and up to your fully walkable roof, where you're going to see, you know, either 2 or 3 ACs, depending on how you get it, possibly even a solar panel. But again, the 2022 Road Warrior 391 RW. My name is Hunter. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.